Howdy ho, everybody. Welcome back to the Rock's Roost in Fallout New Vegas. We are here in Good Springs, and you say, hey, that's not where we left off. And you're right, that's not where we left off. But I was in the process of inventory management, and I have a bunch of things still left here in Victor's shack. And I remembered that I wanted to go on a midnight raid of the Boneyard. Or the Bone Orchard, I think, as Victor called it. This scorpion has respawned here. Anyway, I wanted to bring you along with me. I didn't want you to miss it. So, here we are. We'll see if there's anything worth getting. Yes, the folks of Good Springs have been good to me, and you may think it questionable of me to raid the graveyard here. However, I feel as though I have been tasked with bringing peace and order to the Wasteland. Oh, there we go. Love that texture pop in. And I think it might be best if I, availed myself of all the resources necessary. .357 Magnum round. Yes, sir. I'm hearing birds outside in real life, and it's, I thought it was in the game there for a minute. A little bit of ammo there. $17 caps. I mean, these people don't need it anymore, do they? No. Probably not. Fixer. Not bad. More fixer. Did these people die of drugs? Possibly. That one's not openable. Who is this again? Count Abraham Jefferson III. Yeah, he's, was he Jewish? I mean, there's a board missing here. You know, oftentimes, Jewish graves are, they have a border around them. And then there's my grave. Sad as it is. Can I get back in? I'm in my grave. Very shallow, huh? Tell you a story. Not the most pleasant story in the world, but I'm going to tell you anyway. Oh, wait a minute. Now, I thought I got all the Brock flour while I was up here, but apparently I didn't. Either that or it respawns. Do things respawn? I don't know. Anyway, I worked for a funeral home for a little while, some years back. And one of the graves, I'll never forget it. There's a lot of circumstances surrounding this particular passing that were unforgettable. But there was one thing in particular. When we got the body, after many, a comedy of errors, which I don't really want to go into because it's disturbing. But at any rate, we finally got the body ready to go to the graveyard. We had the funeral at the mortuary, and we went on out to the graveyard. The family was pretty impoverished, and to save money, they had elected to dig the grave themselves. So we get out there, and the grave was kind of like that grave up there, my grave. It was twice as wide as it needed to be, and only half as deep. So after the funeral, we had to roll up our sleeves and do some digging. So after a very memorable situation, it became even more memorable before it was over with. Just checking here to see if there was any used ammunition I could recycle. Okay. Well, anyway, that's our trip to Good Springs. Like I say, there's more stories about that particular internment that maybe I'll share with you later. But for right now, I'm going to get back to it. So I just wanted you to be with me while I went up to Good Springs Cemetery to check that out. I'm going to continue my inventory management, and I'll be right back.
Hello? Hi, are you there? Oh, right. You can't respond. Listen, I'm using your robot as a relay to get this message to you. I've picked up some unusual chatter regarding your robot. It seems that it has some information that we could use. Oh, wait, where are my manners? This is Lorenzo, a knight with the Brotherhood of Steel. We'd be very interested in examining your tech. Could you bring your robot to one of our patrols so they can examine it? I'll have the robot mark the location on your map.
The Brotherhood. We finally hear from the Brotherhood. How interesting. I always liked the Brotherhood of Steel. So we'll be doing that very soon. I'm not quite finished with my inventory shuffle. Let me finish that up, and I'll be right back. Okay, everybody. We're here in Novac. I've done the inventory shuffle, and we are ready to roll. I figure we'll roll up the road here to Ranger Station Charlie and check that off the list of the stations we need to investigate for Tech Sergeant Reyes. And then we'll move on and decide where to go to next. How about that? Possibly back over to the Chatticup mine. Go in there and see what's going on. Are you ready? Boone? Eddie? Eddie's always ready. He's ready, Eddie. How about you, Boone? In your Legion face mask? It's good. Not disturbing at all. So a couple things did happen while we were doing the inventory shuffle. You saw the message that we spontaneously got from the Brotherhood of Steel through Eddie, which was a little bit alarming. I wasn't expecting that, but hey, I'm always happy to hear from the Brotherhood. I like the Brotherhood personally. What do you think about them? Let me know in the comments. And hop over to Discord and let's talk about the Brotherhood over there. Now let's see. This is not the way, is it? This is the way to Repcon. I've gotten confused. Ranger Station Charlie is this way. Wrong road, man. I'd also like to find a campfire because there's a few things I'd like to make there. And I'd like to refresh my memory on the list of things you can make. I have everything I need to make one of those mushroom clouds, which is 1 gumdrop, 1 night stalker egg, and 1 sugar bomb. I haven't been finding a lot of sugar bombs. I don't know if they're scarce in the game or sugar bombs are going to be my version of 308 rounds from Fallout 3. If you watched my Fallout 3 Let's Play, you'll know that 308 rounds in that playthrough were as rare as hen's teeth. I'm not sure if that's a thing. I remember talking to people in the comments and, uh-oh. Spaghetti-o. Holy crap-oli. Here comes a grenade. Darn ya. Ugh. Legionary assassin. Well, head? I don't know. I've got a laser gun. Not gonna do much. He's got the armor, right? So we need to change up our technique. Killway repeater, maybe? Darn ya. Get that AP back. Let's try for the head again. Wow, this is bad. Oh, look, it's Misfortune. She showed up. This is bad. Why did I pick that up? We're getting our butt handed to us here. Boone sounds like he's not doing too good. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. Retribution. Oh, one more. Thanks for the commentary, Boone. Knew you'd be the death of me. You talking about me or the Legion here, bud? God, are you okay? Oh, you're fine. Okay. Eddie, you okay? You're also fine. Good. I guess their health might go back up to 100% right after a battle. Does that sound maybe like a thing? Take all his things. Well, that was pretty intense, wasn't it? Take that. Good old misfortune. So we saw her for the first time. And she probably came in handy there because we were very much outgunned. These assassins, man. Giving me Fallout 3 flashbacks. And a Night Stalker tale. Some decently good stuff. I mean, these fellas are not bad to find. Now, I thought I had saved a centurion armor, but I had not. I'm going to fix one up. You know, to keep. One nice one. I know I had this whole diatribe about what kind of disguise you should use, etc. But I doubt the game cares. It probably doesn't matter what type of armor you're wearing. Does it? No, doubt it does. Okay, you can have that and that. These sawed-off shotguns are pretty daggone valuable too. So, you know, there's worse things. The super sledge has no value at all. But I'm going to keep that. Well, it's in terrible shape. That's why it has no value. Probably could still use it to fix something up. I'm keeping it because... Because why? Because... I might be able to use it to fix something. I don't know. If it has no condition whatsoever, will it still improve the condition of another similar item? I don't know. Let's see who we got up here. Looks like a lone bogey. And it's a Legion guy, but he's all by his little lonesome. Yeah. I increased the sensitivity of the sticks. I'm back to the controller, by the way. And I'm hoping that improves our situation. Need to heal. That's what we need to do. The bitter drank, that thing gives you some pretty decent HP. But I think it's more than we need at the moment. We have a lot of stim packs. Let's just use one. And let's hunt this last Legion guy down. Is he a decoy? Is he leading us into a trap? I don't know. I do know I'd like to put some points in sneak. But I don't want to spread myself too thin, you know? Where is he going to? He was walking along this side of this rock here. So he's probably up this way. Yeah, there he is. There he is. Can we hit him? Yes, we can. The answer is yes, mon capitaine. Alright, let's check back over here to Ranger Station Chuck. And then we'll go loot him. I mean, they're dead, so we already know they're dead. I don't know what we're supposed to do here. Let's just double check. We are, in fact, supposed to go here. Return to sender, yeah. Did I leave something? I did, but it's something worthless. Okay. I left a clipboard. Can't do that. What are you thinking? Well, corpses have disappeared. Yeah, there's a locked safe here. We need some lockpick ASAP. Okay. What the heck? Boone? What? I'm sorry. I need to reload to see what that was. I thought we had disarmed everything. Something. Ah. Do you see it? Hilarious. Hilarious. Is there no way to get that kind of... I didn't take any damage, really. Is there no way to pick up that kind of bomb? It's a lunchbox. It's like a cap. You know, a cap bomb. Is there no way to disarm those? This is a scientific approach here. I guess there's not. Huh. Well, you never know. I mean, maybe there is if your explosives are high enough. Okay, well. Enough farting around. I'll just give this place the once over again. And yeah, I don't see anything else. So, activate radio. Alright, we're here. Not sure. I mean, there's the radio tower. Let's go up there and see if there's something we can do to monkey with that. Oh-ho! Oh-ho! Do you see what I see? Crap. Coca-Cola. Not soda. That's got to be like a programming error, right? Surely. I've also been told I need to look out for glass pitchers, because they can be used in a relatively potent water recipe. Eddie, are you serious? Thank you. Yeah, I can't remember what else you need with it, but that's part of the recipe for sure. Well, since everybody's dead, I don't think there's anything I can do, is there? Update. Is it even on the list? Foxtrot, Echo, Delta, Bravo, Alpha, Charlie. Yeah, there it is. Well, everybody's dead, so I guess we just can't. I didn't know if maybe I could set the radio or something. There's not a radio here. There's the tower right there, but... oh, crap. What is it now? More Legion? It is, in fact, more Legion. Come on. Come on. Come on. Breathe. There you go. There's one less. There's some more over here. Crap. Oh, well. Ugh, come on, controller. Come on, controller. Oh my god, this is terrible. It's partly because Xbox controllers suck. That's part of the problem. You know, I didn't loot this. I'm sure I didn't go here. Yeah. Take him. Okay, you can go. Now, I don't know for sure how to get out of here. It's this way. This way. Come on, Legion scum. I'm taking you down. Son of a bitch, this is terrible. And the mouse isn't all that much better because it jumps around. I mean, it's some better. Oh, come on. I'm gonna chase him down. Run him down, even. Where'd you go, boy? Boy? Down you go. Laser blast to the face. The armor is almost completely negating it. Misfortune comes in for the win. Shit, yeah. She's fun.
You like that?
I love it. Your face. You'll blind somebody someday. That's what Mom always said. Down you go. Zap them in the face. Clean out the corpse. Look at this jerk. Darn you. Only good legionary's dead legionary. I got the ear to prove it. Alright. Anything we can... glue those together. Hey, Eddie. Will you carry these grenades for me? You can carry my doctor suit as well. All right, let's go. Yeah, want to be over encumbered again. The armor, man. Your friend's not carrying.
Fine by me.
The armor is a real bitch. I'm not happy with that. You carry that recharge rifle. That thing is super heavy. Carry those and that. I mean, this isn't all that valuable. I'll tell you what I'll do. I mean, it is, but it ain't, you know? There we go. That solves a lot of our problems. Now, we still got a fool out here somewhere. And we just found him. Recruit Dickinus. Still flailing around. You can always use VATS. I just remembered. You can use VATS to point your weapon in the right direction and then cancel it. Just use VATS, select the enemy you want, then cancel it, and then you'll always be pointed straight at them. For general aiming, that's not a bad strat. You're not going to get headshots like that, but, you know, you will get some stuff. A few hits. Nice body shot, you know, center mass, as we call it. Okay. There's more people that way. But now we need to formulate a plan, good people. So Ranger Charlie is off the board. Echo is down this way, which will be south of Chatty Cup Mine. Still, hope I am pronouncing that correctly. Delta is up that way. We were thinking that Nelson might be, you know, right here. Like this, there's a road that goes there for some reason. I don't know if that's Nelson or not, but that's my guess. I'm thinking Ranger Station Echo is the place for us. We're encumbered. Now we're less so. I don't see any red guys. That spotter perk of Boone's is super, super good, by the way. Just checking for undiscovered locales. This is almost certainly going to be another Legion, like, assassin party, because there's, I think, four of them. I wonder if the, who has my centurion helmet? I wonder if the disguise will work, because it's getting kind of old fighting them. I'm not going to lie. There you go. Thank you. I mean, I like the loot and all, but this is getting old. It's working because now it's amber. Yeah. Okay. So there's your way of knowing using the game systems against it. That's how you can tell who it's going to be. And no, I'm not willingly going toward them. Oh, they're asleep right here. Crap. They will notice me if I get close. This is what I wanted, a campfire. And how stupid is it that you can't just make your own campfire, by the way? Hunting these things down is not always great. It would be nice if your hotel room had a kitchenette or something where you could use this. You could make these things. That would be pretty cool. I'm loving the game so far, but this mechanic feels half-baked to me. Let me know what you think. Feel free to disagree with me. I always encourage debate. So we want this mushroom cloud because it's a super potent healing aid and it gives you a little bit of HP, or AP rather. So we want that. Homebrewed Nuka-Cola. I guess I could do this. Yeah, barrel cactus fruit. It's not really what I want to do. I'm looking for water. So we know cactus water. That takes prickly pear fruit, which apparently I've stored them all. I thought I had several, but that's okay. Now, is there a purified water? Because again, someone told me. No, there's not one. But someone told me that there's a way. Here we go. Mass purified water. Dirty water 5. Glass pitcher 2. Oh, you need 2 of them. And surgical tubing 1. Still, this is something worth doing, but surgical tubing is used for that. It's also used for doctor bag, I think, which we don't make here. Again, having all the crafting in all these different spots is suboptimal. I wish the recipes were just in the Pip-Boy, maybe. That way you could at least track them, because it's a lot to keep in mind. I have a notebook, but it's still quite a lot because there's this huge amount of recipes that you can make. Hard to keep up with. Again, I like the craft. I like crafting, as a concept, but it does feel pretty half-baked in this game. Weapon binding ritual. Wasteland tequila. So anyway, we'll try to keep all this in mind. Thick red paste. Where was that? Was it desert salad or something like that? Yeah, desert salad. We need 5 more survival, but we have what we need for that. That's what I was wanting to make. That's a pretty potent thing. Not only does it give you food and water, but it gives you a pretty decent amount of healing as well. So I had my eye on that. Okay. Let's go. Let's leave these fellas to it. Alright, so the disguise works. Holy crap. Good enough. So when we get tired of fighting these endless, Legion assassin parties, then we just slap on this costume. And go on with life. And there's another one right over here. So that's this is very useful. I'm glad I thought to do it. Okay. This is the way. There is a red dot mixed in here, so possibly the Legion is fighting something. Oh no, it's Oh yes, it's Bighorners, and is the Legion fighting Bighorners? Now that's... I don't know how I feel about that. Well, let's check to see if the Legion, if it is the Legion, rather. It is not the Legion. So the thing to do here would be to put on our regular scheduled thing, because it could be someone who needs help. Fighting Bighorners is probably not a small task. Oh no, it's little ones. They're just not aggressive. I get it. Excuse me. Alright, so we got a red over there. More Bighorners. Well, and a bloatfly looks like. Let's get out of here before we aggro the Bighorners. I bet that's not a small task. Now that I've got prickly pear fruits, you don't really need the helmet, do you? Now that I've got that, I'm going to go back to the campfire. Excuse me. The campfires are kind of few and far between, so you got to take them as they come. Another thing I'd like, and there's probably a mod for tracking crafting. I would imagine there's a mod that completely redoes the crafting system, in fact. I'm not interested in modding the game, as I've said. However, it would be cool if you could place more than just one marker on the map. A la Breath of the Wild. You know how you have stamps you can put down? And they're different. I've already lost the campfire. It's up here, I guess. You know, you can put down a weapon or a cooking pot or monster or what have you. It would be cool if you could do that in Fallout games. Very cool. Oh god, they're up. Well, they get up early, don't they? Oh no, well, I don't know. It's 10:50. Is he like the guard? Maybe he's the lookout. I seem to remember it saying that if you get close, they will recognize you, so yeah, he's definitely the lookout. Alright, now let's do some water. And we really could eat and drink as well, so let's do that. What was our food? 171? Yeah, let's eat the squirrel. That's got our food down, reasonable. And purified water. 100. Alright, we're in good shape. Let's get out of here before the sentry sees us. Okay. Now we're on our way again. So yes. More... What is that? Did y'all hear that? What was that? I don't know. That was weird. I thought I heard... Well, I don't know what I heard. It was weird. If you heard it, you heard it. Anyway, back to the crafting. I really wish that you got your bottle back. You know, like when you make the cactus water and you drink it. I wish you got your bottle back so you could make more. It doesn't make sense that the bottle would just disappear or go bad. It's a glass bottle. That's the reason Coca-Cola and the other soda pop people used glass bottles for so long, because they're easy to wash, sterilize, and reuse. It's kind of the whole thing. We're not going to hit this thing, are we? We did. I decided to employ the VATS cheese method, and it worked. Rendering the bloatfly into a convenient pile of ash. Toasty bloatfly. Our goal is that way. Let's go up this way. See where the bad guy is. It's a single one. Might be another bloatfly, maybe. It's not likely to be Legion. I mean, it can't be Legion. We're still in our get-up, aren't we? Again. It's a Night Stalker. It's a Night Stalker, people. You see? No, it's a coyote. Works every time. So in case you didn't know about that little cheese method, now you do. I don't like taking down wildlife unless I absolutely have to. But this looks like something I want to check out. These cars up here. Could be a suitcase or something. Or a dead bidet. Remember we found that one car that was wrecked in the water hole? Now there's a lot of bads over here. Where's that weird noise again? I don't know. Maybe it's just atmospheric noise they put in. I don't know. I wouldn't be surprised if there were ghosts in this game. We haven't encountered any yet. But again, I wouldn't be shocked if there were some. Make sure I'm still on track. I am indeed. It's that blip right over there. We probably don't need to be sneaking. Yes, I'm still dressed as a member of Caesar's Legion. Thank you, game. I do like that it pops up every now and then and reminds you of that, because it could be easy to forget. Oh, look here. Barrel cactus and some prickly pear. I like prickly pears in real life. I like cactuses in general. Oh, crap. See? We VATS it. And then we unVATS it. And then we shoot it. Oh, well. Works real good. You know, if I wasn't using the controller, probably wouldn't do that. It's a little bit cheap, huh? A little bit cheap. It's great for sneak attack criticals because you don't need to like hit the head for an instant kill usually. Look at this. Look at this. The most popular beverage in the West, Sunset Sarsaparilla. Made with pure cane sugar. Yeehaw. Joshua Graham lives. I guess we'll find out who that is. And whether or not he actually does live. I don't know. I have no idea who Joshua Graham may or may not be, or whether or not he still lives. But I will say the graffiti style reminds me very much of the one we saw earlier down by the rest stop that talked about a burned man. Are they the same one? Look at this. Kill. Zoom in. Kill. Who would have written that? I don't know. All right, we got vipers up here. Definitely vipers, I think. Or ghouls. 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 Okay. So that tells me we need to sneak, yes. What else does that tell me? It doesn't look like ghoul reavers, at least. Let's see if we can get up this way. Because I don't like being downhill. That's something you need to remember, folks. If you're going up against an enemy in a tactical situation, you do need the higher ground if you can get it. Oh, there's a cave or something. Look at that. Okay. Where did they go? Ah, wait. There's one right there. Oh, there's one here. Come on, controller. Don't let me down. It's best to like get kind of close and then move your character. Shit, he moved. It just takes way too long to aim with this controller. I need to stop complaining. You know what? Let's fix it. There's that weird noise again. What is that? There we go. Oh, that's a NCR soldier. What the heck? I didn't expect that. Crap. Is he running away? Oh, okay. We're about to get surrounded. There he is.
Can't run from me.
Well, he's not trying to run from you. What have we stumbled on here? It's the river down there. Yeah, I'm still dressed as a member of the Caesar's Legion. In fact, that's not necessary at this point. Unless the Legion just does one of its random, raids that right now, that would be, pretty comical. Not gonna lie. All right, Daddy Ghoul. Not. Looks like a glowing one wearing NCR armor. I'm gonna tell you. Glowing Trooper Ghoul. Yeah, that's what it said. Coyote Mines. What has happened here? This is disturbing, to say the least.